Good morning, everybody. It's time to get back to our book. We're almost done. Can you believe that? We're on page 63, and we only have like a few more seconds to do, and we'll be done. Because I think this is interesting, and if maybe you might want to buy the book. Who knows? But I don't even remember how much I paid for it. I just know I've had it and never have went through it, and I want to be able to take care of myself better. So what a better way to do it than read the book and then follow the directions and follow through. So I got something bothering my eye this morning. Let's see. Today I was going to talk to you about variations of clearing emotional patterns, and then maybe I think I have time to do the other part too. Clearing procedures for children. Well, let's get started. It says, variations of clearing emotion patterns without muscle testing. Oh, maybe we even get to the muscle testings today. If not, we'll do that tomorrow. And maybe I can demonstrate them. Some of them. I can't do all of them, because some of them you have to have two people. Okay, 1. I. Feeling the emotion. Totally embody it. Totally. Just totally focus. If you're highly emotional and concerned about getting stuck in the emotion, afraid you will not be able to get out of it, or reassured that this technique will help clear the emotion. Be assured that this technique will help clear the emotion. 2. Take a deep breath and inhale the appropriate oil. Repeat that 3 times. That right there is enough to help you start relaxing. Excuse me. 3. Feel the other side of the emotion. And if you don't remember, there's a chart in there that you had the emotion in the other side, and then it tells you the oil and where to put it, and so we always have to refer back and forth in the book. That's what I say. If you are interested in actually doing this, you'll need to get the book and you'll need to get the oils. And you can't do it all at once unless you're rich. And there's not that many people, I think, that's rich. But if you have it and you want to do it, that's probably a good idea. I know Mountain Dew's not the best thing for me, but I got a scratchy throat and I wanted something to drink. Should have been water. Let's see. Number 4. Apply the oil to the alarm points. Or point if there's only one. 5. Apply the oil to the emotional points, to the functional eminences, the spinal cord or release point, the filter points on the back of the head, and the anterior fontanel on the top of the head. That's a pretty good amount of places. Number 6. Say the statement out loud, repeating it until you feel the energy blocks release and you come to the point of stillness. I can't wait until I start doing this. Maybe if you're really interested in doing this for yourself, please comment or send me an email. In fact, email is probably better, so that way we can be more open with each other and you can be honest about what you want to learn, so that I can actually get into the book and tell you what you need, or whatever, because I really want to help people, and I can't if you don't want it. If you really want it, it's your chance, and my chance to be able to help somebody, even if I only get just one person. That's what I'm hoping for. Okay, number 7. Then mouth the statement Then mouth the statement without making any sound. Actually make the movements with your mouth, but without making sound. See, I just did that. Oh, this does not work if you're just mentally saying it in your head. Repeat mouthing the statement until the energy blocks release and you again come to the point of stillness. Now, this might take some time. 8. Finish by mentally saying the statement to yourself 3 times. And number 9, repeat this procedure whenever this and any other negative emotion surfaces, or the emotional energy blocks emerges. Okay, that's what it said about variation and clearing emotional patterns. Now we're going to talk about clearing procedures for children. Procedure to clear anger in children. Hold the oil under the child's nose, allowing the child to smell it. Here, want to smell? You know. In the case of anger, the oil would be purification. Is purification. Acknowledging the emotion by saying, "You're feeling angry, aren't you?" "Yeah." Or "No" response. Put a drop of purification in the palm of your non-dominant hand and rotate it 3 times clockwise to activate the oil. Touch the liver alarm point on both the left and the right hands and say, touch the liver point on both the left and right hands and say, "The other side of anger is laughter," and smile. Now, do I put the oil on my left and right hands on the liver spots, or on the child's left and right hands and liver spots? It don't really say. Maybe it's supposed to be the child. That way they can, when you're saying the other side of anger is laughter, and then the child will start laughing and start releasing the anger because you have the oil on them to help them, and then you're smiling and they'll say, and they'll start smiling and or get a little more grumpier. We'll see. I can't wait to try this because I have 15 grandchildren. Touch the 2 emotional points on the forehead with purification on your finger, purification oil on your fingers, or place the palm of your hands with the oil on the child's forehead over the emotional points and say, "The way to move from anger to laughter is my direction is clear." So put it on their head and say, "The way to move anger from laughter is my direction is clear." And just say, "My direction is clear." And they're going to say, "What's wrong with you?" No. If appropriate, you may ask the child to say, "My direction is clear." Can you say, "My direction is clear"? Put it on their head. Repeat after me. "My direction is clear. My direction is clear." Repeat this procedure as often as appropriate. It is beneficial to treat yourself immediately before or to do the treatment. Not give yourself a treat. It is beneficial to treat yourself immediately before or after the treatment the child, including adult children, as it helps build the child's sense of self-esteem. By including yourself, the child is not made to feel that is something wrong with him or her, but that emotions are part of life, and we can choose how we express our feelings. And I think it'd be really important to do this with children, because if they learn how to they use the oils and learn how to control themselves while they're young, can you imagine how better the world would be? Wow. Anyway, that's all I'm going to talk about today. Tomorrow Okay, the next section is oil references. I'm not going to go through the oil references because that would just bore you. Hopefully I'm not boring you already. I think this is very important and very interesting. Then have the body references after that, and I'm not going to go through that. Only if someone comments that the problem that they want help with, then I'll go through the charts if I need to, and we'll do that. Then we have the charts, location of the body alarms and things that I won't be going through that. And then we have the charts that we looked at the other day, which we'll be referring to when we do. Excuse me, Mountain Dew's coming out. And tomorrow we'll be going over, the topic on the other side is called clearing enhancements. And the first one is discovering additional emotional patterns. And then we'll have the tentacles of control, fear of being controlled, and needing to be in control is what we're going over tomorrow. And that's I know people who could use that for, and I'm one of them. And I think not being afraid to admit that there's something that you could use to change you is just as important as using the oils and doing it behind closed doors where you don't want nobody to know. I think it's better to let people know you've got this problem, whatever each problem might be, so that way when people see that you've changed, they're going to want to have the help for them to get better and improve themselves too, if you get what I'm trying to say. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful day today. Try not to get blown away. It's pretty windy here. And see you guys tomorrow. I hope you have a wonderful day. Ta-ta.